In this video, we will be checking how you can add a contact form to your WordPress website free without any coding. Hey guys, welcome to Codecraft WP, where we help master WordPress and build smarter websites. In this video, we will be discussing two popular plugins, Contact Form 7 and WP Forms. You will need a contact form if you are planning to reach out to your customers, how your customers can contact you from the website. So let's start with Contact Form 7. This is Contact Form 7. Okay, this is the one of most renowned plugin that you may already know. This comes with a very advanced setup you can have inside your WordPress dashboard. You can place the fields inside the contact form options. You can customize it, and there are additional options that can give you a more control where you want to send an email when any contact form is submitted on your website. So let's install them, and I will show you how you can complete the installation and how you can configure this plugin inside your WordPress dashboard. Here I don't have any plugins installed, so let's add contact form 7 here. I'm searching contact form 7. Once this search is initiated, you will be seeing all the results. We will be checking the contact form 7 plugin. This is the free version, so we will be able to install it from wordpress.org. We have the contact form 7 in the search results. Let's click on the install now. Once the installation process is finished, you will be able to see a button with an activate text. You can see the button now. Now you can activate this plugin from here. Once this plugin is activated, you can see a new menu appears here that is called contact. When I'm hovering over this menu, I have three options: contact forms, add contact forms, and integration. We will be discussing all three steps in detail. So let's start with contact forms. When you finish the installation, you will be having one default contact form setup inside this plugin. This will give you an highlight how you can place your fields, how you can customize and add an HTML attributes to your form, and how the submit method will work. This is the basic setup that Contact Form 7 already provides, how your form will look like. So let's add this form to any page. If you want to add this form to any page, you just have to copy this form. So let's add this form to any page. Let's go to pages now. I don't have any contact page here, so I will create one page here. Let's create one page. Let's call it contact us. Contact us. I will take a text block and I will place this shortcode here that I have copied from the contact page. Let's publish this page now. The page is published. Let's view our page. You can see the contact form is here. We have our labels, we have our text box, and we have all the setup that belongs to our contact form. Once you submit this, this will add an validation. This is the automatic process that Contact Form 7 handles. You can configure this inside the contact form. So let's explore what options we have while creating a contact form. These are the contact forms. So this is the first form that contact form give you as an option, as a defined setup, that how a basic contact form will look like. You can click on this add contact form button to start adding your contact form setup. So if you don't need these options, you can just remove them. You can place a basic HTML attributes to your form. So let's start with p tags. Inside the p tag, I will start with a text box with basic name. So I want to add a text field here. I will name it full name. I don't want any additional setup here. I will make things required. So this will be the required validation for this field. I will end my p tag here. So let's copy this. I'm pasting it here. You can use this basic copy paste setup. Now we will be having this email field. I will call it email address. Make sure there are no spacings here in the field. We will make this field required, and I will insert this tag. So we have these two fields now. You can explore all these options depending on the requirement of your form, and at last you can place a submit button. So I will put my cursor here and I will submit this form. and to submit this form I will need this submit button. So this is the submit button. I can add a label here, submit this form. So this will be the text on the submit button. So now I have everything, so I can give a name here, contact form setup step 1. So this is the name we have configured. Let's save this fields. These fields are saved now. I can copy this form and let's add this to the same page that we have created. So we will replace the shortcode with the updated form we have created. You can see the shortcode is updated now. Let me save this page again. You can see the page is saved now. We will visit this page and you can see the contact form 7 that we have created is available here. In this video, we have used 2 fields here, but we have not added any labels. So in that case, you can use a placeholder. How you can add a placeholder? You will be having an option here while creating the field. Let's remove this. So I can show you how you can add a placeholder here. You can click on the text field. That was our full name. So we will be adding a full name field here again. This field is required. You can add a specific class attribute if you need any additional design adjustment here. You can see a default value and you can see this text box here. Use this text field as a placeholder. So I will be checking this and I will add a label here that will be visible inside the field that can give a user to highlight what type of information they will be adding to the setup. Please place your full name here. This will be the placeholder text. So let's click on this and save. Let's refresh this page again and you can see the placeholder here. So this is the basic setup you can do while configuring the contact form, and this will add your form to your setup. Second part of the contact form setup is you can click on this mail button and you can add your email address here, and you have to configure all your fields here. Once this is submitted, and you can see all the fields that you have used here on the contact form setup will be available here. So now here you can configure all the information that will be sent via email once this contact form is submitted. So we will be using all these emails and other stuff that we have configured. Let's copy all these information here. And I will be placing message inside the message body. We will be removing this and reply to will be this email address. So this is all information that we need. We will need a 2 setup. You can keep the same setup as is. You will be needing one email address on which the email should send. Okay, and you will need a from setup from the email is being sent. This is the subject to identify the lead that you will be receiving from the website. Additional email address you will need a reply to, right? So let me update this. Okay, additional email address you will need for reply to. So whenever any specific email is responding, you will be receiving reply on here. These are the setup you need. Once this is saved, you can click on the save button. That's all the configuration you need. This will save and configure your contact form, and once any lead is being submitted to your contact form, this will receive an email here on the email that you have configured at this place. This is the basic setup you need to run a contact form on your website. That's it from today's video. If you find this video helpful, give this video a fat thumbs up. If this video helped you to learn anything, please subscribe to Codecraft WP. We post regular updates and helpful tutorials specifically for the WordPress beginners to help you solve a WordPress related issues and make yourself more better. New videos are scheduled on this channel. Please stay tuned. Till then, bye bye.